Guys, I have waited so long to film this video. I've been holding on to this information for months now, since last year, and I'm finally able to tell you because it's closer to the time. I am running one of the most unique half marathons in the world. Oh! Hello! I am running with polar bears. I mean, not really, hopefully not, because what is it? If it's brown, if it's black, what's the saying of the bears? Okay, so I'm editing this video at the minute and I just want to clarify what the hell I was talking about. So the bear safety rhyme, not that I need to know this because I live in the UK, is if it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Instead of just telling you what it is straight away, I've put together a fun little quiz that I hope you'll take part in. I'm basically going to give you some very fun facts about this place because it's a very fun and unique place. So, get your pen and papers ready because it's time for a quiz. It's time for Emily's pop quiz of this very unique place. If you think you've got it, comment it in the comments. And then let me know if you get it right. I'm so excited. Anyway, let's get into my pop quiz. You must carry a gun outside of all the major towns or settlements in this place for safety. Moving on to number 2. This place has a population of around 3,000 people, so not a lot at all.
The fact that you need to know about the location in which Emily is running is that you cannot legally own a cat. And we all like cats.
Slightly morbid one for you here. Nobody is born or dies in this place. I don't know how that works logistically, but nobody is born or dies. Your next fact, and the YouTube title was a bit of a giveaway for this, but there are hundreds of polar bears. I actually think there's around 300 polar bears located in and around this island. However, there's a bigger part, this is where my geography comes into question. There's an area in which this island is located. I've heard on the grapevine that in this huge area, there are more polar bears than people. So maybe that's a bit of a giveaway. And your very final fact is that when I visit there, which is in June, it will be 24 hours of daylight. So there we go, guys. Those are all the facts that I'm going to give you. Have you guessed it right? Have I given too much away? Have I not given enough away? Anyway, I think it's time I tell you what half marathon that I'm going to be running on June, I think the 14th, and I'm really, really bloody excited. So, drum roll. It's a Spitsbergen Half Marathon, and it's located on an island close to the North Pole called Svalbard. I'm having my Cecilia moment. If you don't follow Cecilia, by the way, I'm sure you probably do. She's got like millions of subscribers on YouTube. She is one of the main reasons that I wanted to do this race because I've been watching her videos for years. Basically, she lives on this island and just documents her life there, and it's just so different to my life here in London, and I just find it so interesting. And like, I'm much more of a cold destination holidayer. Like, I love the cold. I don't know why, I think maybe because I'm from the northwest and it's always like cold and wet there, that I just love cold escapes. And there's something about Svalbard that makes me feel really cozy, and her videos that just make me feel, you know when you find that comfort creator and you could just watch their videos on repeat and it just gives you this warm, fuzzy feeling inside. It's one of those for me. Anyway, she ran the half marathon in one of her videos and I was like, great excuse to get out and do this half marathon and have a mini holiday while we're there as well. So I'm going to be running a half marathon on the island of Svalbard. I am so, so excited. So this is day 1 of my training plan, although it is Friday, because I have left all of my runs till the end of the week, which was really stupid, and now I am suffering the consequences in that this weekend is going to be very active, but it's actually fine because none of my runs are longer than 6.5k. 6.5k is the longest, is my long run for the week, and I'm actually going to go and do that right now. And then I have 2 5Ks. So one of them obviously is a really chilled run, so there'll be no focus on pace and it will be fine. And then my other one is a speed session, which I think I'm gonna leave for Sunday, and I'll do my my easy run tomorrow. That is the plan. I'm just really struggling to motivate myself to get out and get back into routine, but we can talk about more that. I can't even speak. We can talk about that more on my run before I procrastinate for any longer. And yeah, I'm just gonna do this at whatever pace feels comfortable. It's getting hotter this weekend. I don't want to push it too much, and I actually don't want to sweat loads because I only washed my hair yesterday. So, you know, let's go. As always, I'm wearing the Brooks Glycerins. These are the Glycerin 22s. I actually still have my tracking tag for the 10K that I did last weekend. So I said that I've been struggling to get out of the house, which is evident by the fact that my training plan started on Monday and it's Friday, and this is my first run of the week. And I started running, I'm like not even a kilometre in. And this is also my first run back. I did a week or so without tracking. This is my first run back tracking. And it's so hard. And I know it's like got hotter. It's only 15 degrees, but when you're running it heats up, and I'm not great in the heat, which is great that I'm going to be running a half marathon in the Arctic Circle. Is it in the Arctic Circle? It's near the North Pole. I feel like I am made for running in cold weather. Running in anything above 10 degrees is so hard. But because this run is already so hard, and I'm definitely of the mindset of like just go out for 10 minutes and see how it feels. I'm coming up for 10 minutes and it doesn't feel great. So I'm going to still do the route that I planned, but if I don't hit 6.5k, that's fine. I would much rather just like say I'm going to be out for at least half an hour. And that is the plan essentially. And my training plan did give me some set paces for this run, but I'm not going to follow them because basically I'm already finding it hard. I don't want my first run back with my watch to be I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, you know? And then next week when I'm a bit more in it, I can maybe get a bit more target focused or goal focused anyway. So yeah, but don't know what it is. I feel like when I'm in a routine, I'm really good, and like I don't think twice about going out and doing my run that's on the plan. But when I'm not training for anything and a bit more chilled, getting back into the training plan, I just find like the hardest thing ever, which is mad because I have chosen to do this. Like nobody's making me do this. I get to go out and run at 10:30 on a Friday morning, you know? I'm trying to see it that way, but the brain does funny things sometimes when you've got to force yourself to do things that you don't really want to do. But I'm here, I'm out, and I'm going to be out for at least half an hour. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. Right, I've been going for 20 minutes now, so I'm going to turn around and head home. This is so funny. I was like so excited for this training block, which I am. But my mind and body are just not connected right now. My mind's like, yeah, let's do it. And my body's like, go home. There's a little dog on the roof over there. God. Ooh, look at that little snoop. Just imagine doing that. So yeah, that run is now done. Officially run 1 of my training plan. And at least we know, hopefully, touch wood, it's all uphill from here. I thought this was going to be like a really exciting video and being like, oh, I'm so excited to start this new training plan, which obviously I am, because I've been really struggling to get out and motivate myself. I feel like now that I've got that first run done, that mentally every run that I go on will be that little bit easier. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else suffers with that. Like when I'm in it and I'm good. But as soon as I kind of take a step back and try and get into a routine again, my brain is like, you don't like running. You don't want to run. Running's for losers. And then when I actually do the run, I'm like, oh, like I remember why this was so nice. Anyway, that first run is done. It was a success because I did something, okay? There are no bad runs. There's only bad thoughts. So I'm happy that I went out there and I did it. But yeah, that is officially my training for my 8th half marathon, I think. 7th or 8th half marathon is underway. And this one I think is going to be one of my best half marathons and hopefully my most favourite one. And I'm really excited and I hope that you are too. It's going to be so funny because I'm obviously going to be training this throughout London's spring and coming into summer. And then when I get there, it's probably going to be like 2 degrees. So I'm hoping that the run is actually going to feel easier because number one, training in the heat for me is way harder than running in the cold weather. I am a cold weather person. So I'm really hoping that I'm going to thrive. But if there's anything that I've not thought about, because this will be the coldest race that I've run, I don't know if there's going to be any snow. So I don't think I have to worry about that. But if there's anything that I need to be aware of for all of my Scandinavians out there or people that live in cooler countries, let me know what I might forget about that I need for this race, because that will save me a lot of aggro on the day. Really want to do a race that is completely for me and something that I am really, really, really looking forward to. I do want to try some like more unusual and cool and unique races. Number one, it's a great excuse for a holiday. And number two, I just think it makes for really fun content. And also it just reinforces what my idea of running is, and that is making it as fun as possible. And there's not a chance I'm doing any races in the UK in the summer, because if it's over 10 degrees, 15 degrees maybe, I'm not interested. So I'm having to leave to find to find a cooler climate. But that was it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed my little quiz and then my first training run. I'm obviously going to be documenting my training for this half marathon. So I'll be going over all of my training, my strength training, my running and everything like that. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next video.